So we're on the green now, and we're going to work on our chipping. We're going to work on chipping technique, and we're going to work on distance control, taking the guesswork out of the game. The key to this shot is making sure that we're set up properly, making sure that we're in the good setup position. When we take this shot, what we want to try and do is keep it as simple as possible. It's just a rocking motion, pendulum motion with the arms, slight little pivot with the body. What a lot of people do when they hit this shot though, is they try to help the ball up in the air. They try and scoop it up in the air. And you can see my arms really aren't moving, it's more just my wrist. That's the thing that I see all the time when I'm giving chipping lessons, is people trying to help the ball up in the air. So the technique, everyone, is what I want you to do is I want you to take your setup position how you normally would. I'm going to get you to take your back foot, move it a little bit closer. So now it appears the ball's in the back of the stance. You're going to take your setup position, you're going to favor a little bit of weight onto your front leg, the leg closest to the target. You're going to get your hands pressed slightly forward, and all that it is right now is just a rocking of the shoulders. So all that I'm going to do is move my arms back, turn and pivot with my body. So you can see that there is no risk in this shot whatsoever. That's the technique of the golf shot. Very simple, very easy. Please do not risk the ball, because you're going to lose control and you're going to lose consistency. Now what we're going to work on is we're going to work on distance control. And what I want you to do is think of this shot as a dial of a clock. When I take my setup position, 6 o'clock, the golf club is pointing straight down to the ground. Here would be 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 1 o'clock. Each one of these distances back represents a distance to how far the ball is going to go. So if I take my setup position with chipping, this is what 5 o'clock looks like. Now I'm going to take it back to 4 o'clock. Now I'm going to take it back to 3 o'clock, and you can start to see that each one of these numbers represents a different distance. That is how you set up and make the chip shot. Now you need to practice it, and practice it a lot, so you'll figure out what each number on the dial of a clock represents for the distance that you want a ball to travel. Have fun with that.